What's going on, y'all? Welcome to a joint session of two podcasts right now, Righteous Mind Podcast and Business Party Podcast.
Woo!
Yes, I'm Jak Fierro.
And I am Scott.
All right. Got to make that quite an entrance right there. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can't say
Man,
no
I
to
listened to
Metallica.
Metallica a
Sorry.
little while.
Yeah. It's been a while. Oh, man. I already broke the Metallica segment going.
Right?
Anyways, guys, this is not a podcast about music, but there might be one later. This is the podcast where we're going to bullshit a little bit on this episode. And we're also, maybe we'll dip into the more recent topics that are happening right now.
Right. A little bit of the news, yeah, and just kind of bullshit a little bit. It's been a little bit for both of us getting together, but there we are. Time to get shit going. There's been so much shit going on, man. There's also been a few other news things that I have heard that I need to look up, but I'm starting to go with some of the Dan Bongino rule. Whenever I hear about a news article or anything else, I go 72 hours before I'm like
That's
really
a good
on
one.
top of it. Yeah, I have started doing that, but one that I heard was because of this vaccine mandate. 800 employees quit one place in Virginia.
No shit.
Yeah, I need to look it up. I heard it on a podcast. I need to look it up, but
Oh,
that was the most devastating one I've heard so far. I've heard here and there 30, 40 from certain places that have been true, but a lot of
wow.
nurses too. But yeah, 800 employees in one spot. I need to look it up.
Oh, okay. So that was going to be my question. 800 from one spot, like
Yeah, one
not
spot.
various all over the state.
No, that was like one company. That was the most devastating one I've heard.
Did you hear what company?
No, I need. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I need to
Okay.
end up looking. Actually, as we're going, I'll probably end up looking it up right now because I did get a new phone.
Bam.
Even though I didn't want to get a new motherfucking phone, but my phone was acting all janky and full of memory and everything else. So I'm like, you know what? I'll do the monthly payment. But
It's like, hey, buddy, you need to get rid of all these porn thumbnails. By the way,
right.
you know the
Come on,
FBI
already.
is spying on us.
Clear your history off. Shit, I've already been on a list forever. All the shit that I look up.
Yeah, right.
But that's going to be the main thing is that as we're talking about all this, what do people really think is going to be the main devastation from this? Because I mean, it's already 20 plus states that are, I think it's like 27 states or something of all the governors that are basically being like, fuck you, Biden. Like, we're
that's
not doing
cool.
it. Yeah, and Indiana was one of them, which is good. That's where I'm at. I know probably not California, obviously, because they super.
No, I'm behind enemy lines right now.
Yeah, I know, man.
It's pretty scary having to
Right.
think I'm just gonna have to pick up and leave the state because I can't find a local group around where I'm at. There's just everyone is asleep or everyone is just too scared. I will tell you though, the other day I went out with the bullhorn hanging out my passenger window, and I went to every plaza within like 10 miles of me, and these plazas are packed with people walking around shop to shop, stores and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just started telling people, yo, don't get vaccinated. I'm only telling you because I love you. I'm telling you because you're still going to be considered unvaccinated. You could still catch COVID-19. All this bullshit that me and you know, I was pretty much telling people. And I got a couple people flipping me off, which I was like, God bless you. I will pray for you. That's what I told them. And they kind of was like, still kind of flipped me off and got a little worse with it.
Right.
But a lot of people were like, yeah. I was like, yes.
That's what I don't get is still the whole thing of like, why even be mad about it or whatever else when we're presenting facts showing you that it is basically useless? I'm sorry that, okay, you may believe in it, but there's enough evidence that shows that it's basically useless. Natural immunity is better. Just leave me alone. That's all we want.
Oh
And you guys
man,
keep pushing it, keep going farther. That's why people are getting pissed and shit's erupting.
yeah.
That's it. And then when you hear, I don't get why people is still again, I don't get why people don't want to get it. Whatever. I mean, come on. Here's another thing. What is the most unvaccinated demographic in America right
Oh,
now?
I
African
think
American.
it's blacks and browns.
Yes. So welcome to segregation, people. Here we go. Modern
Mm-hmm.
segregation from who? Jim Crow Joe, the man who was a
No, no,
segregationist
no, no,
before,
no. Jim
which is
Eagle.
yeah, Jim Eagle. Mhm.
Jim Eagle
Vice
Joe.
president, his fucking vice president said that, yeah, you were a segregationist at one time, and it was because of you that I couldn't ride buses and shit. Like, you guys really, really think that he won? There's no fucking way. I'm sorry. Like, this shit, it boggles my mind. And I was talking to, I'm
81
trying not,
million.
I'm trying not to totally do exactly what I
I
was
know.
talking to this guy at my work about. What he wants me to kind of do is just have an episode where I go off. Like, so I'm trying to stay calm though too. It's like, I mean, yeah, we talk shit about
Yeah.
whatever else, but I feel like I'm gonna have an episode where I have a meltdown one of these times.
I know.
Right?
We're all there, dude. We're all there. We're all there.
Right.
In fact, that is what my Jack's rants are based. Oh, by the way, I've been
Oh,
featured on
okay.
Patriot Party podcast now.
Nice.
It's
Awesome.
so cool. I mean, I'm not on it live while they record. I kind of just do my thing. I send it over, and then they stick it in there somewhere.
Hell yeah. I was gonna say I
Uh,
kind of wanted to have that with like I was gonna do some of the Fauci shit and have you throw it in Righteous Mind.
Dude,
Like little Fauci impressions and then throw it in, or I'd come on and be like, and I have a guest. We're gonna bring on our favorite doctor.
hell yeah! When I have the audio onlys or something,
Hmm.
or I don't care if you show your face. If you want to do it on video, we'll have some of that later on tonight if you guys want.
Yeah. You might see
I'm
Dr. Fauci.
saying you guys as if we have an audience live right now watching us. Oh yeah, let's take the super chats. Let's see. We got your message will appear here. Well, we don't have any super chats just yet, so
See, I think that would be cool if we did have some like live shows like that. Actually, people that would
yeah.
ask us questions. Now, hold on. Google allegedly fired about 80. Hold on.
Uh huh. I tried to look for the 800 employee thing either. I couldn't find it just yet.
800 government officials fired. That might be something different.
You want me to read a couple headlines here? The first three that I see.
Yeah, I'm look. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
So I got Facebook secret program caught red-handed. Uh, the second one says victory for freedom in Texas. Suck on this, masked zombies. The third one says Washington High School banned 9/11 red, white, and blue tribute as a racially insensitive. Whoa. Really? A school in America to actually ban American shit? Are you kidding me? And then even more tribute on. Oh man, dude.
Dude.
Here we
Oh, did you
go.
hear that?
Here we go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Did you hear that they're fucking putting fucking trigger warning stuff on the Constitution and Declaration of Independence when you look it up online for harmful words?
I just
You
saw
know,
that headline today, but I didn't believe it. I thought it was like a Babylon Bee
no, it's
shit.
true. People have been looking it up because they'll go on everywhere else. It was even Keith Malinek on Pat Gray Unleashed said that that's happening because when they were going on there, they looked through everything else on the government website. Nothing had it really that they said nothing else except for when you go there
So
to the
they're
Constitution.
adding the word triggering and they're adding a list of words that could be triggering. So
Yeah,
no longer we have a freedom of speech, is what you're saying.
no, exactly.
Yeah, we didn't see this coming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's goes back to that fucking that stepbrother thing. Whenever it's them crying at the table, and then the fucking the
Yeah.
one brother, the conservative, he's
Oh
like,
fuck.
"I told you this was coming." Like,
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's right. The other brother we never that doesn't usually see on there. No,
yeah,
I like
exactly.
John C. Riley's part when he goes, "Oh fuck, I want to fucking know who said whose fault."
Right. I want to fucking know.
Yeah, he's like, don't cry. And then the other bitch, she just started crying out of nowhere. It's like,
Right.
was that the liberals? I think that was just
Yeah. Yeah.
liberals.
It was. Yep. And that's exactly true. All right.
Oh,
So
I
yeah,
love that.
I even looked up 800 employees quit over vaccine mandate, and I didn't find anything. So, see, that's what we like to do.
Uh,
Here's another thing.
yeah,
I hear something and I look it up. If it's wrong, it's wrong. I didn't find shit.
yeah, that was the
That's
first
the
time I
point.
heard it. Thanks for clearing that up for us right there. Maybe we'll hear about it in 72 hours. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. I
Yeah, the
clicked.
only thing that I keep hearing is a lot of like nurses,
Yeah.
shit like that happening. And I mean, oh, here's another fucked up thing. Guess who's exempt from it?
The post office and Biden's crew and Congress.
Correct.
Isn't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? I say it, see it. How's that song go?
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be.
No, no, I was thinking the CeeLo Green one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I see you drive right town with the girl I love. I'm like, fuck you. Ooh.
Exactly, dude. Oh my god. Now here's what I don't get. Now we all obviously me and you think that, and a lot of us in our thinking space think the same way. But how do people on that side not see that and think that it's not about our health? Because it's not. It hasn't ever really been.
No,
To
it's
be honest,
you're right.
I mean, how do you see that and not think that that's
Wait,
not that?
they're
What?
saying
It's
it
not.
is about our health, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like whenever they start taking more control, mandating shit, and other people are exempt, but it's supposedly so deadly and these things work. How is that not a big fucking red flag to say this is not about your health? Things are not adding up at all in
No,
that aspect.
not at all. And I mean, you see it, I see it. I know people we watch see it. I I know Joe Rogan, he has seen it, but I think now he's being more open about that. He definitely sees it because
You
it's
waited
like
for
we're all
more.
Paul Revere now, guys. We're all Paul Revere.
Right. We're all the motherfucking midnight riders right now. Like we keep
Mm-hmm.
trying to scream shit, but see, that's the thing. I think he waited for more info, and that's why I liked him about it too. I mean, a lot of us. But here's the thing, though, too. Why I do want to use the 72-hour rule more, but everything that we keep saying or have been saying or whatever else, look at how long down the road it just happens to be true. So it's like, I mean, I don't want to say things fast, but then again, it's like, why not? Because it happened to be fucking true.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it is baffling. It's like you just want to shake people. The fact that they're wearing masks is like, okay, why are you wearing a mask to begin with? Especially when they're right below their nose. It's like by this time, dude, don't you see other people not wearing it? You're kind of not wearing it already. You're not wearing it properly. So just fucking take it off. Hey, man.
It's got to make your head whenever you get a vaccine and they make you still wear the fucking mask. Like, okay, how does that
But
make
it
sense?
doesn't click. It doesn't click in these people. And I'm kind of, okay, put your mind in their perspective now. Okay, I'm wearing a mask. I got my first booster. I'm okay. Why is no one? Why aren't they wearing a mask? Don't they know they're gonna get sick? Oh, oh man, they should watch more CNN. Yeah. Don't didn't they see what Fauci said yesterday? You know, that's exactly probably what they're thinking in their head.
Right. Well, and it feels like like it's just a life of constant fear. How can you be okay with that and think that you're being told the truth when there's literal states that are saying fuck that and they're not bad? Like people say, oh, these surges, whatever else.
You know why? They
Guess what?
smoked
The virus
Parmesan
is
cheese.
gonna yeah.
They
Well,
actually
the virus.
smoked Parmesan. No.
It's like, well, yeah, it should happen, but the virus is going to surge a little bit. But guess what? Real nature says that it's going to spread and then it's going to get less deadly. So I don't. It. Yeah, whole lot of frustration going on. Ugh,
Yeah.
getting so mad about a whole lot of this shit because especially whenever all of a sudden fucking Biden says it's not about your freedoms.
Well,
Huh?
you want to get a little bit? Yeah, I know. When that kind of
Oh,
that's the
there's
first president that probably ever said that too.
yeah, exactly. All right, so I don't know what's gonna happen to my video. I'm pulling up something right now. Can you still see me?
Watched it. Yeah, I can still see you. They're probably gonna go back to whoever was president during the fucking polio or Spanish flu, and they're probably gonna see how they did it, and they're gonna construct something to where like all of them were masked and everyone was masked. Everyone was like, "We don't need no." It's gonna look just like that fucking video.
Yeah. Well,
They already
yeah,
do. They already do look like that.
yeah, it's already getting there.
But they're
I
like,
mean, and
"See,
that saying is true where it's like a lot of people went from I'll punch a Nazi to let me see your papers,
no."
which is totally fucking true. But I want to find this video of this lady going off about when Biden was saying that. I thought I had it saved so we could at
I
least do
told
the
you I can
audio,
still
but
see you, right?
yeah,
Okay. I don't know if you were trying to get off the screen or you're going on another window. Got
yeah, I
another
went on
window,
a
right?
different one, pulling up the good old
All
talk.
right. Well, while you look, this one is the Washington High School banned 9/11 Red, White, and Blue tribute as a racially
Yeah.
insensitive. Um,
What?
on
Hold on, wait, what?
on Twitter, Jason
Mhm.
Rants. His name is Rants. Jason Rants says this just in. Students were set to wear red, white, and blue colors at their football game to honor the lives lost on 9/11, but school staff pulled the plug. The principal said it could unintentionally cause off offense to some who see it differently.
That's ridiculous.
Let me just read this part right here. Let's see. At East Lake High School in Sammamish, uh, student leadership promoted a Patriots Day theme at a football game at Memorial Stadium against Rainier Beach. The game was previously canceled, then rescheduled to the day before the 20th anniversary of the terrorist attacks. Students wanted to do something to remember the tragic events, but staff intervened. Oh my god. Okay, these students probably didn't even live through the fucking thing, and they actually want to honor it. Meanwhile, you got the people who did live through the thing and are trying to trash it. It's the fucking dancing Israelis on them fucking rooftops. What the fuck, teachers
Yeah,
and staff?
exactly. We're living in it's clown upside down world, man. It's ridiculous.
Dude, that is that is nuts. Okay, there's a whole lot more. I guess this is from the superintendent has weighed in. You want to hear what he had to say?
Hell yeah. You better believe I do.
Says, "Dear members of LWSD community, I imagine it's the high school, not anything affiliated with the gay and lesbian shit, or trannies, or queers, or bis, or furries. Let's see.
Right.
Let's go down the list. The
75,
ligmas,
90.
ligma nuts, bitch.
Uh,
Woo! This is gonna be a good podcast, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So he goes, "Dear members of the community, this past weekend we recognized the 20th anniversary of 9/11. I'm writing this message in response to the events on Friday involving spirit wear at an East Lake High School away football game and subsequent media attention and public response to that situation. Over the past 24 hours, the U.S. military veterans, New York police, and fire workers and other concerned individuals, both locally from across this country, expressing how the situation at the high school personally affected them. I was a fourth grade teacher on September 11, 2001. I heard news of the Twin Towers as I drove to work, had to figure out real life, no, how to figure out real time how to manage that day. What I know is what is that I was personally distraught, yet had to try and make decisions supporting my young students on that day. As a country, we recognize 9/11 as the 20th anniversary. Each first responder, okay, come on, get to the things. You know the things.
You
While
know,
there was no ill intent behind the decision for the high school to change their plan for the theme, we acknowledge the impact on many has spurred strong emotions. As we move forward, we will review the processes used to make such determinations and ensure appropriate protocols are in place for other decisions in the future. So I just don't see any stance this man is making. He's just simply telling us, yep, there was a lot of pissed off people.
yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah,
But pissed off on what side? I can tell you pissed off from my side if I was a parent of one of those students, especially the one who made up the idea, and all the students want to do it. What the fuck, staff? Not patriotic or not socialist enough for you guys? I rest my case. Take it away, Scott.
yeah, exactly. That's one reason why I really, man, it sucks. I really would wish my kid just don't go to college.
Yeah, at least not now.
Yeah, it
In
sucks.
fact, we don't even need college. Everything you can learn is on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, or even Great Courses Plus, which not a sponsor, but that's actually a very good fucking thing to look at because it's thousands of hours of fucking straight knowledge from actual professors that you can go on there and they will give you everything. You pay a little bit, but it's like taking college
Yeah.
at your fingertips. You don't have to be in a classroom or anything. Listen when you want. Everything there's tons of shit like that. Like even like you said, YouTube. You can find all sorts of sites that'll give you fucking good knowledge. Shit. Look up different podcasts. That's the thing. People here's one thing that I'll say to anybody. If you just want to look up something, even on Spotify or anything else, podcast wise or even just people, just type in exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
name, the person, any of it exactly what you're looking for. If it's there, you'll fucking find it.
Or duck it. Instead of Google it, duck it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, very true. Yeah, DuckDuckGo. Yeah, you can. They usually bring up a lot of good. Bless you.
Woo! That was coming.
Yeah, Jack got the sneeze.
Yeah, that was coming. I,
Coming.
I got the Ligma variant. I
Right.
already pulled it once. Can't pull it again. But y'all know what I'm saying. Oh, man.
uh,
Oh, I was going to say the other thing, if you don't want to go to college, I mean, if you're trying not to spend that much money, and then in the end, you're going to come out with a degree, whether if you go all the way, you're going to come out with something completely pointless that no one's hiring for because it's just a shitty job. Yeah, the people get a lot of paid. Like, I went for audio engineering. Here I am doing my own little
yeah.
podcast, and I still do my other job, which is welding, torching, and heavy machine operating. I could be making more good money
Ah,
on that. That's a different story. I'm not certified, but I just know the trade. But
right. Yeah.
yeah, instead of that kind of schooling, you could just go to a trade school, a hands-on learning, like something with mechanics, electrician, plumbing. Those are the backbone of shit that everyday people need.
Right.
Among many, there's many other ones, but those are just examples. Like I should go get
Right.
certified for welding. I should. I think I will
Well, and
one day.
that's funny you start talking about that. Which yeah, you should. You really
Yeah.
should because I'm a machinist as well, so I'm like in the same
Hmm.
industry. But no, you definitely should. And if you can get any sort of certification you can, keep staying in that because here's the thing. When it comes to that field, a lot of people have kind of gone out of that because of the technological age. So now we have people that are more into the computer aspects, programming, building
Yeah.
computers, other stuff like that. So we're going to need people here in the future to be in the industry that me and you are in because a lot of them are going away. And here's another thing. there's a lot of fucking classes and teachers that are gone too from a lot of that because people have been leaving. So that's been dying off as well. Like by me, what I did my machinist apprenticeship through, I think that schooling has shut down and it moved somewhere else. So it's like it's gotten even smaller by me. Now, like Ivy Tech and other shit, they'll like offer machinist programs that are just like programming, just like CNC. So these guys, they can't run like a fucking manual lathe or mill or whatever else. Like me, I'm a combination of both.
Excuse me.
Nice. I'm a combination of both. I can run manual lathes and mills or CNC. I know how to do G code and conversational. I know quite a bit, but that's because I got a good combination of things. So I feel like I'm going to be like a standout type of mind whenever it comes to like
Well,
the
as you
next
know,
10
we're gonna
years.
be the revolutions to lead on the new America.
Right. Well, and that's look
We just
I
uh,
might look into trying to do my own thing toward being a teacher on some of that.
nice.
Because if I have the
That
knowledge
is
of it,
true. Shit.
I need I've been thinking about it because I can teach people how to straight up run machines. I know I can. It's not hard to
Oh,
do.
and you know what I was gonna say about that? You know why people don't do that now? They're going to all the little soft jobs where they don't have to do hard work because it's a man's job, baby. That's why. It
Right.
takes real men to do these
Who's
kind of
on
fucking work that we do.
my mind?
Yeah,
Who's on my
because
mind?
I'm a man.
That fucking what that song from Orgasmo? That shit's hilarious. You ever heard
Oh
that song?
no!
It is great. Oh my god, that's the
I got
guys who made South Park and
I got
shit.
a
Yeah, Orgasmo.
Orgasmo. Is
Yeah.
that on Spotify?
Oh yeah, you can probably find that song
I
on
gotta hear
Spotify.
that. Orgasmatron or
I think it's
Orgasmo?
it'd be I'd probably be Orgasmo soundtrack.
Oh
You're a man.
no, I couldn't find it. Not on Spotify. Oh, now I feel weird
I know it's on YouTube. I
looking
found it
this
on
up
YouTube for
on YouTube.
that.
The algorithm's gonna
No,
pick it
you
up.
definitely that movie's pretty fucking funny too. That one's alright.
Oh, I never seen it
I like basketball's fucking hilarious.
because I'm a man.
Same guy.
What's the song called?
I think it's You're a Man.
Let's see. I just. Oh yeah, now you're a man.
Yeah. Now you're a man. Oh
Oh, it's his
man.
theme song.
Hmm.
All right. Maybe it's this one.
So you know what else is funny? I see little articles about supposed stimulus checks still supposedly going to be coming out, but where did all that go? Where did all the talks about all that go? People were wanting that so bad. It's like there you go.
Orgasmo.
What makes a man? Is it the power in his hands? Is it his quest for glory? Give it all you got to fight to the job so we can know your story.
Yeah.
Now you're a man, a man, man, man. Now you're a man, man. You are now a man,
It's one of the
you're
best songs ever, dude.
a man.
Man.
Now you're a man.
Now you're a man. Hell yeah. That is some good
Shit's
shit,
great.
dude. I love that. Never heard that before. That's funny.
You're a
That's right. It's
man.
Trey Parker from South Park.
Yeah, they did that movie's pretty funny. Orgasmo, they did
Which I
basketball.
still haven't
Uh
fucking seen.
yeah, South Park. I think they've done a couple other little movies. I can't remember, but Orgasmo was like their first movie.
Okay.
Basketball was one of the best ones ever. I fucking love that movie.
Oh, I love like, are you gonna go for gay douchebag or turd sandwich or what is it? And there it was the run up of Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump.
Yeah, I can't. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what. Yeah,
uh,
I need to watch that one again. That was a fucking funny ass episode. They
that
were good.
that whole season was great. In my opinion, it was just it made fun
Mm-hmm.
of. It was right on point with everything that was happening those days. Right
Mm-hmm.
on point.
Which I still think it's fucking funny that The Simpsons just happen to have that image of Donald Trump, that one dude in the middle, that like Saudi Arabian guy, and that the what is it, Japanese or Chinese dude or whatever on the left. I can't remember who was on the left, but and that happened.
Yeah.
They all had their hands on like that glowing fuck like
Dude,
that's not sus.
it's Matt Groening. He is a fucking time traveler.
I there's something weird that I don't know if he's given stuff. All right, now speculation time. Are you ready?
He's part of the he
I
eats the Illuminachos, aka Doritos.
yeah, he yeah,
That's what Donut said
right.
the other day.
Illuminachos, Illuminachos, and he's fucking definitely in on the deep state cheese.
Yeah.
See, my whole thing would be um, Project Looking Glass. That would be the thing. But here's the thing too: is that
Well, that's why there's so many
Project
episodes
Looking
of Simpsons. He's just laying it all out. Everything he watches on Looking Glass.
right, and then that would be the thing though too, is that if you watch The Simpsons, you can watch through and see all what did go right and was true that did happen and what didn't happen, because there's another thing with Project Looking Glass from interviews that I've heard. It's like it's just weird shit with like people don't ever like actually show their face and whatever else. But the thing with Project Looking Glass, I've heard over and over and over again, even like interviews with people said that they were in the military, then they got the information about whatever else, is that no matter what, it comes to a certain point to where that is the ending. So it only went so far, but it didn't end, or like it was a new beginning of something. So that's why people think 2012 is that. Now, in between there, not everything that they saw was always the same. So it was different people looking at it that make it be different ways, but the ending of everything was always the same. That was the weird thing. But now, how much did they see predict that they saw or was in episodes that didn't happen and what did? You know what I'm saying? Like you can every dis. Here's the thing. Yeah, okay,
I don't know
here was
a
the way that it
word
was
you just made any sense right now. No, I'm kidding, bro. It did sound a lot
no,
funny though. It was like, I get what you're saying. No,
but the point of the
yeah,
way that the guy was explaining it too from the interview that I heard. Okay, so all the information that he got was like, okay, you made this decision, right? You made this one, you made this one, you made this one, you made this one. So people do definitely believe in a multiverse. Not everyone, but there is enough documentation to say that yes, that probably does exist, and a lot of scientists definitely say that. So let's go on that point. So now Project Looking Glass is looking at this decision, this decision, this decision, this decision, and this one. All of them are going to somewhat spread out, but they're not going to affect certain things, because what disturbed them the most is that all of these decisions, no matter what, ended up doing this.
the string
So that's
theory.
the
All the
weird.
strings came together.
Yes, exactly. So that one point, what happens then? And it's never been explained from everything that I've heard and studied
Okay,
on that. If
maybe
you have
each one of those points
what
is
I'm saying,
happening now.
that's what he's
Uh,
saying. Yes, it's like all of them are happening at once. That's why I think CERN fucked everything up.
oh,
That's
the whole
my
Hadron
theory.
Collider thing.
Yes, because they pulled the Higgs boson out, which is the weight of everything, which gives everything mass. And it was also interesting that I saw a video today too about something that holds humanity together. There was some gene that they discovered or whatever else that
The God
holds
gene?
people together in structure. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the Higgs boson is that. Yeah, which is basically the same thing as
Oh
yeah.
wow.
So then it's like if they discovered that and pulled it out, what's to say they didn't pull the weight out of something and drew something else in, so everything is coming like this and converging. Maybe that's why everything is still why almost everything is coming true at once, but then also not. Yeah,
No, I understand it,
my
but it's like
it's a mind fuck.
everything is it's like coming back to singularity in the same time, but it's all of reality.
Right,
But it's
right. Well, and here's the
whoa.
other thing why I did like what CERN may have done, which might have fucked some certain things up. Because okay, say that we do exist next to the parallel universe, right?
Yeah.
um, what is it? Quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement says that if I have something over here and everything is entangled together in ways. So, like, if you're doing something over here with this particle acts over here, but it could be millions of miles away. So everything is connected in that way, right? So if dark matter is in one spot, if you pull that dark matter from one spot and you interact with it over here, it's still going to get active. No matter if you pull it away, it's still going to get fucked with because it is
Yeah.
together. And quantum entanglement has been proven. So if everything's getting messed with and CERN pulled something like on that side in and everything is happening, quantum entanglement says that we're fucking with other parts of timelines, which means we're causing a lot of chaos and shit. So who knows what may come from that. That's the scary part to me, that if something like that could be true, you're messing with a whole lot of weird shit. Like,
Yeah, now we're on the show called
what's to
Fringe or
say that
X
when
Files.
you pull that well, what's to say when you pull that Higgs boson that we didn't actually fuck up a whole lot of stuff and we're pretty much gone? Like, we're living in a memory right now. I don't think we are, but that's
How do
another
you know?
theory. Yeah, it's a whole other theory. Like me personally, I kind of believe more in like the simulation theory that who knows who knows what simulation we're living in at the current point. This could be number 72 out of fucking however many has happened or is happening. This could be number
Okay,
7 trillion
well,
out of
both of our consciousnesses are here together through this,
Mhm.
even though we're hours apart in physical form. So there
Right.
is that. I don't know what I'm going with this, but I see what you're
Well,
saying.
very true.
And I guess that's what keeps us in reality or in check. Maybe just knowing that we're both here.
Well, what I think keeps some things in
Oh.
reality in check is what has dumbed us down, which would be how they calcify a lot of things, the fluoride and whatever else. Because if you want to go off of the quantum entanglement theory, I should be able to think of something and send it to you
Hmm.
via brain.
Really?
We're all
Yeah,
energy, right?
yeah, that's true.
That's it, but that's the way of just thinking about how things do operate in that manner. Not saying that it ever could happen like that, but what's to say it couldn't? Because I mean, we have a pineal gland that nobody has actually ever really
Oh,
totally
yeah, that's
activated.
right.
People say that there's a lot of crazy
The
shit
pine
that
cone of the
happened.
brain.
Yeah, exactly right. By the way, this was Deep Thoughts with Scott.
Yeah.
Business Party Pack. But see, and then like people wonder why I look into what I look into, because I'm like, that's just how my fucking brain operates, dog. You see how deep I just got in that little bit of few minutes? Like,
Dude,
I think about a lot.
I think about it too, but you said it very well. Probably words I can't say it, but you got it in my brain. You got me thinking it's like, man, just everything that is, once was, and ever will be is now coming together in singularity.
Well,
Bam.
and the main the main thing that why I'm able to break it down in certain ways, because I know what you're saying, but it because I do like physics, I like science a lot, but I I have studied it a decent amount to where I can put certain things together, even if I don't know. I can't explain totally what quantum entanglement is, but I can give you the idea, and if you look it up, you'll know
It
I'm
sounds
right.
fair enough for me, bro.
But right, but then you connect those with other things. It's kind of like putting those little pieces together. But I love science. That's one of my main backgrounds. That was the best math and
Yep,
science in high school. That was my
mine
main
too,
shit.
actually.
English, I got a fucking D. But guess what? I'm speaking it on a podcast. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I can speak English. Fuck writing it
Right,
and fuck
right.
explaining what everything
Fuck
means.
your grandma.
Yeah, fuck your grandma. Grandma. It's like, what? What'd you say about my grandma? Yeah, that's good shit, dude. I feel you exactly. I know exactly what you're saying, and I'm pretty sure our listeners and our viewers know what you're saying. If you don't, go smoke a joint, come back, you'll be good.
Go join us back, and then pause at
Yeah,
any point. Look up what I'm
you might have to do a
throw
couple
some in the comments.
rewinds. Oh, that sucks on Rumble though. You can't exactly go where you want. Like you can't click and, or you can't. Can you click and drag? I don't know. I never tried it.
That's a good question. I think you can when it's like in the car mode or
Oh,
whatever,
maybe.
or like whenever you pull up the regular screen. I think you can because then you can access that bar on the bottom.
Yeah, there was.
I think that I think you can because otherwise it's like it's just in the video. I know what you're saying, but I think when you click on it and it brings it up like the black background, you turn your
Yeah,
phone and
that
it
might be it.
goes
Maybe
full. I think
the
you can access.
portrait view better. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Is that portrait view? What's the other one? No, no, landscape. Portrait is upright. Landscape is horizontal.
Yep,
Wow.
that's what she said.
Well, yeah, that was a little something there, man. Let's let's go back. Let's come back to Earth for a second. Everyone, get
Sorry,
out of your head. Get out of your thoughts.
we got a little deep there for a
Yeah.
little bit on some things.
Hey, I read this headline and I wanted to read it more, and then I texted you guys see if you wanted to do this, and here we are now. But check out this headline. Oh fuck, where'd it go? Okay, here's the headline, but when you click on it, it changes to something else. The headline says, "Have you been interviewed by the FBI over Hunter Biden?" So millions of thoughts are going in my head. It's like, wait a minute, shouldn't you be interviewing Hunter Biden himself? Or do they think I was being
Yeah,
trafficked by Hunter Biden? Or yeah, I said it, folks. Or did he snort crack off of my ass? I don't know. I don't know. No, I do know he did not.
may have.
He snorted cocaine off my ass. It wasn't crack. Fact checkers.
Right?
But let's see why would they ask that? Why would they ask that? Oh, here's a picture of him.
They should be asked. Should the FBI investigate Hunter Biden over Hunter Biden?
Yeah, they should exactly. Okay, Congressman Scott Perry manhandles Anthony Blinken. Hey, Blinken. During testimony today. It's worth watching the full clip, but starting at 3-minute 40-second mark, things get interesting as Perry questions Blinken over an FBI interview related to Hunter Biden, Burisma, and blue state strategies. Blinken is not prepared for the question, nor he is pleased. Awesome moment. So that's what it said. And here's the video right here, but I don't know how long.
They're never
Oh,
pleased with questions,
it's
man.
3 minutes long. You want to
Right
hear
on.
it?
Yep. Do it.
All right. Maybe I should play it on the. Maybe I should just play it on the bigger speaker, right? Yeah.
Right.
All right. That means I gotta go to on my phone. Ladies and gentlemen, I am getting my headlines from Citizen Free Press, and they are a website that just puts out headlines out there links to these headlines. You click on the link and it takes you to where whoever wrote the article or whoever is reporting on this.
Yeah, I like them quite a bit. I like Citizen Free. They tend to go more. I've seen them do some on the boots research too.
Nice.
Like they'll actually go on the ground and do stuff. But that was when I actually was on Parlor. I don't even know if Parlor is even going anymore.
Yeah, I tried. I keep hearing that it is. I think Bongino says a couple things sometimes about Parlor at that moment that he's talking about. And then I remember I was just on there like 2 weeks ago and it didn't do shit. So actually, I got rid of it.
Yeah, I tried getting in mine a few weeks ago and it just didn't work anymore. I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. Whatever.
Yeah. Right. Here it is right here. I've got it on the louder speaker. And 3 minute 40 second mark. Here it is.
A couple more questions for you. A little off topic here, but I think it's interesting. How long was your recent interview with the FBI, and was it a deposition?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're referring.
Are you saying that you have not had a recent interview with the FBI since becoming Secretary of State?
I'm not sure what you're referring to, and I'm happy to take that up with you offline.
Did the State Department turn over documents to the FBI related to Hunter Biden, Burisma, and or the Blue State Strategies Corporation?
You'll have to.
So you have no knowledge of this. You have had no. You don't. You are you saying you have not had an interview with the FBI since?
It would not be appropriate for me to comment in a public forum on any legal proceedings that the department.
I'm not asking you to cooperate. I'm not asking you to comment on the legal proceedings. I'm just asking if you've been interviewed by the FBI since becoming Secretary of State.
Again, I'm not going to comment one way or another on any legal proceedings or not that may or may not have happened.
Let me remind you, gentlemen, that the topic.
You can't say no.
I appreciate it, Mr. Chairman, but the Secretary generally refuses to answer questions
right.
about Afghanistan, so I just figured we talk about something.
Aren't you under oath?
Familiar with. Have you sought to alter any of your testimony from last year's Senate investigation regarding this topic, Mr. Secretary?
Gentleman's time has expired.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, wait, let the record clear. What?
That this is a hybrid hearing. Just as members had an option to come or to be other places, the secretary also.
No, fuck you either way. He did not answer the question. How could you? Oh, the time has expired. No. Too late. Too late. He didn't answer. Too late.
Like I've never heard more beating around the fucking bush in my life. Like, yeah. Geez, man.
I mean, at least you could do is lie like Fauci. You, sir, are a liar.
Right. I want to go on the record and say he has no idea what he's talking about.
So, Mr. Okay? Fauci, you have no idea about gain of function?
I swear, I did not invest in gain of function.
So what is going on? We have documents here. Is it not gain of function where you get the fucking thing from the bat? What you say? You said it's a bat. You get the thing from there, and then you test it more to weaponize this shit.
We have never funded gain of function. What you're talking about is not gain of function. I swear to God. Even though it does get stronger, no, it's not gain of function. Okay.
Your Honor, do you hear this? It's like Fauci. Is this not your name right here? Anthony fucking Flip Flop Fauci.
Oh, hold on. Let me check my back. Oh yeah, it's plenty of money in here. No, it's not gain of function. I swear to God, we didn't put any. No, we didn't. No.
Well, fuck me. Well, fuck me. Like China for testing for COVID.
It's exactly like that's what's funny. That's a total skit, and that's exactly how it is. That motherfucker is off, man. Oh my God, this shit. Like, it's just so funny. It was not funny, but
it is fucked up, but funny. Yeah, we got it. We have to end our episode in a better humor than we came in because we know what really is happening. It's pissing the fuck off of us. It's pissing us off like a mother. But we do have to keep with good spirit, guys. We have to. God is in our heart. God is in control right now.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for him to fucking take down some bad shit because I'm getting pretty fucking tired of everything that's fucking happening. It's getting really
It's
irritating.
gonna happen.
But yeah,
That it's you know what? It's gonna happen. Why do you think Gitmo is building more, adding more to their shit?
yeah. Oh my god, I'm glad you said that.
It's not
I'm
for
glad you
us.
said that. What what is that? How did who That's one of those like, well, how is that
I
happening?
know.
What's
I
happening?
actually
Who's
got to look
funding
that
that?
up.
Like
Gitmo
they didn't want to build the wall anymore. There's
adding.
pieces there at the border that they can literally just put up to restore part of the wall, but no. But then now all of a sudden somehow Gitmo is getting funded to expand. Like, what is happening with
Yeah.
that?
Let's see. Uh, this was this one right here was written on January 9th, 2021. It says Trump has it 1000%. Two prison barges to Gitmo adding. Oh, this is more of the arrests and indictments, I guess. It's adding
I think it was.
120,000. No, sorry, 12,000 inmates.
I want to say, wasn't it like last month they were just saying, or a couple weeks ago, something like that? They were saying that Gitmo is
Yeah,
getting
that's
extended
what I was looking
onto.
for. I thought that's what it said right there, but
Yeah, shit, I wouldn't be surprised if they're working hard as fuck to scrub that from whatever's happened, like on the internet or anything. I mean,
see, I said adding, and it's coming up with just people that have been arrested, I guess. But I don't know. These beforeitsnews.com or NY Post is a different one. Hundreds of Gitmo released killed in America. That's Gitmo. Yeah, hundreds of released Gitmo detainees back to killing Americans. That was August 21st, 2021 by NY Post, but we don't believe the NY Post. Do we? Or is it NY Times? I think NY Post is Bezos.
New York, New York Post is a little bit more on ours. Yeah, New York Post is what we. Yeah,
I don't know.
New York Post is the one that broke the Hunter Biden laptop and all that.
Oh, okay. So it is. So New York Times
Yeah,
is
they're the one
but isn't New York Post
is the
Bezos?
left.
Jeff Bezos?
No, that's
Oh, that's
Washington.
Washington. Oh, it's WAPO.
Yeah, I think Washington Post is Jeff Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos.
What is that?
I think it's a song by Bo Burnham. He fucking made up like a whole song about him, and she's like, born in 1964.
Oh my god.
It's
Oh,
pretty funny.
here we go. Escape room experience. Whoa, there's a Guantanamo Bay escape room that you can, like one of those things you pay for like 10 of you to be in there
I would
and
try
just escape in an hour or so. It's a,
it. Right?
a Gitmo
I'd try it.
experience. I wonder if it comes with cock meat
I'm on base
sandwiches
in the red.
or lube free fists. Dude, I
Oh
can't
shit!
find any fucking thing on. But either way, we both heard it. We both read something in these last couple of weeks that Gitmo is adding a room, like they're under construction,
Right?
adding more room for more inmates.
Yeah, I just saw something not too long ago, and then that's what I'm saying. Like that could have happened, and then shit starts getting scrubbed. People think that shit don't get
Oh, it
scrubbed from the
does.
internet. Now I need to find that. I need to find that way back machine. People people know how to use
Oh, that's
that. I've
pretty
never
cool.
fucking looked at it though.
Wait, is this it right here? 500 million?
Sees new construction a decade after prison ordered
Oh
shut
man.
down. No, 2019 still. Then
Oh,
maybe
this
that
is
might have
4
been
years
what all
ago,
the
not
shit was.
this one. Well, I don't know. I
Yeah,
can't. Biden wants to shut Gitmo down, but construction for 9/11 trial
yeah.
ramps up. Oh, this
for
is recently,
9/11
Friday,
trial.
September 10th, 2021.
Yeah, read that thing.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
is?
So this one
Yeah.
says Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. The Biden admin has repeatedly said it wants to shut down detainee operations at Gitmo completely, but large scale construction is still underway at the naval bases Camp Justice to support the planned trial against the alleged plotters behind Al Qaeda's terrorist attacks of 9/11. Wendy Kelly. Oh, we Killer Kelly. Dun, 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 Killer Kelly. I don't know. So we're gonna give everyone their own theme song now. The the chief
Right
of
now, yeah.
operations for the Office of Military Commissions agreed in a discussion with reporters that the expeditionary legal complex, the Island War Court at the base, was her brainchild. I don't understand that, but the legal complex was constructed in 2007, first used in 2008. When asked by Washington Examiner how the military commissions at Gitmo have responded to Biden's desire to shut detainee operations down and whether she believed that a 9/11 trial will actually happen, Kelly gave the same answer. OMC will follow the direction and guidance of the Department of Defense leadership. We continue to proceed towards trial. Um, yeah,
Okay. So then who are they saying is going on trial? I mean, I know who I want to be on trial, and I think I know who you
yeah,
want to be
of
on
course.
trial,
Oh,
or who we damn well know is fucking guilty for it. But
it says
they already killed Bin Laden, Tim Osmond. They already killed Bin Laden, Tim Osmond.
Yeah,
How
that's
did
right. That's
how
his
what,
American name, right? When he's here.
exactly? Yeah, CIA asset, Tim Osmond.
Okay, so where let's see, it does say and who are they trying to it just says right here in the 2 decades since 19 or 2 decades since they forgot to put a comma here. 19 Al Qaeda terrorists crashed. Wait, what? What? Maybe since 9/11? Why does it say since 19? I don't understand that. They killed nearly 3,000 people. No, that was not it then. I don't know why they said 19.
Hmm.
The Taliban 5 go from Gitmo to Afghan government. Oh yeah, we let like 5 go or something for one of our prisoners.
Yeah. Good
And
job.
then
Yeah.
and
Good
now
job,
they're
Obama.
prison. Oh yeah, and now he's ahead in the Taliban. It's like, what? How do you do that? That's another story, isn't it?
Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah, good job,
Oh, here we go.
Obama.
Okay.
Hmm.
Approximately 780 total suspected terrorists are known to have detained at Gitmo since 2002. It is believed that 39 suspected terrorists remain. Just 39?
That's
Hey,
it.
well, they got to make room for all these lawyers, judges, and teachers and Congress people we have over here, and you know they got to make room. Maybe those other ones
Man,
aren't to blame. I don't know.
I hope. Man, there's been like so many weird things that I've looked into that I don't know. We'd talk about that on another time. But
Yeah.
like weird shit that I've looked into to where it's like almost did a lot. I mean, yeah, they're terrorist groups, but then there's been like shit that said that a lot of them weren't in on a whole lot of that. It's been like mainly CIA funded fucking grabbing of terrorist people, but then setting up and bringing them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the shit we look into, how we know how they
Mm-hmm.
work.
Yeah.
They fund all that. Fucking crack epidemic. I'm sorry, but there's so much that like if people just looked into the CIA files, how much shit would blow their mind. And I know a lot of them would be like, "It's just I think it's made up anyways." Like, okay, yeah. Sounds
Oh
good.
yeah. Well, let's like I said, we got to end this lighthearted. So here's something good to make us smile. This is Biden getting booed at 9/11 memorial.
Yeah. Walk like an
Oh
Egyptian.
come on, give me what? See, we're talking about it. It's not letting me play it now. Fuck, I got full bars. I don't know why it doesn't want to play.
The murderers, look, the murderers. Yeah, it's Obama.
Up there he is. He's gonna go talk to little kids.
You're a mug for what you did to Afghanistan. Terrible, terrible. Don't sniff them. Terrible.
He goes up to some kids there that want to say hi to him, or their parents are forcing them to, because I'm pretty sure kids don't even give a fuck of what's going on. Um, Biden takes off
Right.
his cloth, goes like straight up to them to give them little hugs and shit. The guy goes, "Don't sniff him." The other guy, you're what do you say? You're terrible for what you did in Afghanistan.
Oh, and weren't all those kids wearing like
I
Trump
saw
shirts
a
and shit?
picture of that on
Is-
another one. I don't know if it was the same one.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. Like everyone around him was wearing Trump shirts and hats. I was like, they're trolling him hard, man.
Oh, here's Stadium is not a fan of Joe Biden. A stadium volunteer or something like that. Yeah, it was the whole crowd yelling "fuck Joe Biden," and that
Exactly.
happened last weekend. That happened this weekend. It's going to be every fucking weekend now.
Popular
Yeah,
president
81
ever.
million votes. 81 million.
Man is a fucking joke. And the fact that everyone thinks that
Whole thing is a joke.
not everyone, the fact that anyone thinks that he actually won is a
Yeah, you
fucking
got to
joke.
get your head out of your ass, dude. You're going to get earthworms that way. I don't know. I tried to come up with something there, but it was on the fly.
We're getting fucking government scorched earth,
Scorched
motherfucker.
earth. I always think of Ben Stiller, the two
Yeah.
babies. It was on Tropic Thunder.
Hell yeah. I'm talking scorched earth, motherfucker. You better what's it? You need to just back up and literally fuck your own
Hell yeah. Well, anyways,
face.
I think we should call it right here. It's been about
Yeah.
an hour. Yeah, about an hour three. Not too bad, guys. We're just having a lot of fun, aren't we?
Hell yeah. Good conversation. Good being back. And yeah, we need to get to some more of
Yeah,
it. Hell
definitely.
yeah, man.
Here's where you can see my shit at, or since you're watching it right here, you're probably on Rumble. This is my thing right here. Tell your friends. Righteous Mind Podcast on Rumble. On Telegram, it's the Cash Podcast. CACHE. And on Spotify too as well. You can find both of them on Spotify. They're both going to come out maybe. I think I'm going to go back to Righteous Mind, but yeah. Anyways, how about you, buddy?
Hell yeah. Business Party Podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Stitcher, basically all your main platforms. I think I'm on Podbean as well, distributed through the good old Anchor, and also Business Party Pod on TikTok. If you want to look for me on there, I'm gonna start doing some videos and whatnot on that fucking on that app. At first, I didn't like it. I still really don't, but it is pretty funny. And you know what's funny about it? I find more real shit on there. So yeah, find me on there too, and yeah, I think that's about it. Businesspartypodcast at gmail.com if you want to send me any ideas to look up like music wise, news wise, or anything to talk about. So then later on, me and Jack can also talk about it and we can keep getting news out. You guys find anything for me to look up, send it to me. businesspartypodcast@gmail.com.
Oh yeah. Well, here's some good friends of ours to look up as well. Talking about V Lynn's podcast is Patriot Party Podcast, and I have a feature on there. I have my Jack's Rant, so check that out. That's
Yeah.
also on Rumble and Podbean. We have Jackie is our other host with our other podcast, Two Jacks and a Scotch. That's on YouTube, I believe, right? On yours, Business Party.
YouTube, yeah. Yeah, my Business Party Podcast, yeah, Two Jacks and a Scotch Podcast.
Yep. And then who else? Of course, shout out to all our family on Discord. Discord. That's where we all came from. We're the rejects of someone else. But whatever. I don't need to put that one on.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Jackie's thing. She's on disclose.tv on Telegram. So there's that too. So check that out as well. Till then, guys, this has been awesome. Right to Spine Podcast, joint session with Business Party Podcast. I'm Jak Fierro.
And I'm Scott, and we're out.